Tonight, former Governor Mike Huckabee presents his daughter, Governor-elect Sarah Sanders, at an old-school Southern-style pre-inauguration dinner party.
Now, by this time tomorrow evening, she will already be Arkansas's governor. She will be our 47th and the first woman.
In an interview before her big day, she says it's a distinction she won't dwell on for long.
I'm not making history for me, but we're making history for what we accomplished together for the state of Arkansas.
Soon-to-be Governor Sarah Huckabee Sanders brings with her a feisty 2 years as President Trump's press secretary.
One of the things I think it did was probably give me a little bit of a thick skin, and so not focusing on what the critics say, but focusing on what we can accomplish for the people we're serving.
She also brings the legacy of her father, former Governor Mike Huckabee, who she considers the greatest governor in Arkansas and the nation's history.
There's nobody that is more hopeful and more encouraging that I'll take those two titles away from him.
Sanders enters office at age 40 as the youngest governor in the entire country, which she again turns to her advantage.
And I think that perspective, that innovation, that energy is going to help us be really successful in this first session.
Her first session of a state legislature ever. She has a very ambitious first 100 days. There are 4 major priorities. Number 1.
I absolutely am critically focused on making sure we bring education reform to the state. That's why I've talked about it so much on the campaign trail.
She's gotten an early start with her new education secretary, Jacob Oliva from Florida, and her initiative she calls Arkansas Learns. Her second priority, public safety.
Making sure the communities where our kids are growing up are safe.
Number 3, the money.
Phasing out our state income tax, continually chip away. It's not going to be any one thing that allows us to do it.
And number 4, which feels almost hereditary,
building Arkansas's outdoor economy. We're the natural state for a reason.
And if you get lost in the policy weeds, just know her for this.
A bold conservative reformer.
Reforms that she hopes will help build her own legacy as the head of our state.
I think we're not only going to make history as the first female to be governor, but also make history about the things that we're able to deliver for the people of Arkansas.
And there you saw it. Sanders creating her own report card, setting out those priorities, and we will do our part to see how she measures up to them. And it all begins tomorrow. Make sure to watch our live inauguration coverage kicking off day 1 of her administration starting at noon. And you can watch live on the air, online, and on our THV11 streaming app for Roku and Fire Stick.